Hey, what's up, folks? It's your boy Lawyer C. I'm back with another video, and hey, usually when I make a video, I always say I like to just like make videos of of my opinion, based on what I feel on at the moment, just my opinion, how I feel, and all types of things, But no matter what, you're gonna get the real and raw emotion. And my wife, she always say, yo, write these things down before you get on camera so you can, have things in order. But, she's totally right, and I totally agree. But, sometimes, when you just want to get something off your chest, you just, sometimes the raw emotion, it comes out a little easier. And, sometimes it don't come out easy. And, it makes you like you're rambling, whatever, like that. But, so please forgive me if you guys think that you catch me fucking it seems like I'm rambling, but whatever. So today's video it's not nothing it's to me it's about a sad topic, and I just wanted to just speak on it because it hit me, and it hit a lot of people hard, and it's about death. And so basically, I was on my YouTube, and I was going through the YouTube, watching videos at nighttime before I go to bed, and so just going through the timeline, and then I seen a video that had said R.P. Kenny 6/10 or 6/9 2019. So I think it happened on the 9th or the 10th of June, basically, a couple days ago. And this young man was murdered in somewhere in Atlanta, and he got shot in the head. And I started watching the video, and they started playing putting his pictures up and playing background music, the sad background music. So it started hitting you oh man, then somebody got killed. And then so I start watching the video. Then I start seeing I start hearing names that I never heard before start popping up. I heard Nyema, I heard Eisha. It was just a lot of people names were popping up, and I was just whoa, what's the backstory to this? So being who I am, I like to dig. I like to I'm curious. I'm a curious person, so I start digging in and watching backstories of what led up to this young man losing his life. I mean, and it's just in a such a sad death is bad no matter what, right? But but when you it's just something about somebody get murdered, it hits you, and especially anybody get murdered is sad, right? But when I see somebody that looks just like me, and is younger, haven't got a chance to live their life, and then they they lose their life at a very early age. It's just something about it, that hurts even more. So I just started digging, so watching. So I got out of YouTube. I just typed in Google. I just typed in Eisha, and then, or I don't know, I think I put Nyema, but I didn't get a chance to even put her whole name in. And Google just put, it just popped up with the suggestions, right? And it was fight videos and all that. So I started watching all these videos. I started watching the lives, the old lives, and I just started going in, and I probably started around 9 something, because the game was on. So I remember I kept watching the game, and then when it was halftime, I would go back to YouTube and just watch more videos. That's how interested and curious I was. And I was just watching the videos, and I ended up watching the video till 2 o'clock in the morning, honest to God, oh my God, this is no cat, this is just I just kept going. That's just how I am. Once I just start going because I like to I hate not knowing, right? That's just how I am. Like, I hate not knowing. So I was just getting to know what's up, and it's just like I said, right? So like basically, this video right here, right, is about like what went down and like who fault I think it is, because like I start seeing people saying, "Oh, it's Nyema fault," or it's Eisha fault, it's this person. Like, I just feel like everybody who's involved has, is to blame. Like, and my main thing is the adults that were involved has the biggest part in it. The adults, because like I was watching the videos, I watched a lot of videos, right? So I seen Eisha when Eisha was like going off on her live. I would hear her mom, and sometimes even seeing her mom in the background, and I would hear her mom like egging it on, like, like my mom, like this. I'm not here to disrespect nobody mom. I'm just here, like I said, to speak like what I feel and straight facts, right? Alright, cause look, right, kids is gonna be kids and teens gonna be teenagers, and that's just that. Like, Aisha was like 14 at the time, or whatever. She kept saying she's a minor in the video, and Nyema was like, oh, she's older, like 18, 19, and I think she's 20 now, whatever. So this has been going on for a little while, back and forth on Instagram. And I don't know, like, I'm from Philly, like a lot of people don't lost their life, like especially a lot of young boys, like little teenagers, been losing life just off of social media, just off of feelings. And it's just crazy because like everybody get their feelings hurt, but like there's nothing more crazier than getting your feelings hurt on social media, like especially with these young people. Like, I'm young, but I'm not that young, like, but it's just like, yo, it's something about social media, like it's just like the devil, and it's sad because it's it really is. It don't mean nothing. Like, social media is its own created world that people make, that put like real life into it, like that breathe life into it and make it to be, let it transfer into our real life, into our real world. And now it got to the point where people are dying over words. People been down over words, but it's just like, man, over social media, like people probably died, face to face and all that. I'm not saying it's good, but words get exchanged in real life, you in my face, and things lead, from another fight, like we start fighting, whatever. But just the fact that it started for social media, and it could have been came to an end, and it's going on for this feud thing been going on back and forth for a while. And then the thing about the situation that happened the other day is that out of those two people that were feuding, there was somebody that wasn't really involved but was around, that got killed. You know what I mean? And young boy was like, well, I don't know, like 18 years old. I don't know how old he was, but I heard that he had a baby. He has a baby on the way. So that's a fatherless child, right? And whoever is carrying the child or whatever, like, she gonna have to carry that. That's gonna be a single mother, raising a child on her own, right? And like, over social media beef, like, you see how everything carries over, and it's sad, bro, because it's like, yo, like, young boy. And I'm watching the video, like, you see that where, I guess, like, where the car was at, like, I don't know, whatever, like, I guess when he got shot, he ran to the car or whatever, but you see the blood on the car and all that, like, I'm like, that hit me. I'm like, damn. And me watching the videos, like the old lives and all that, do my research, I ended up coming across one of the videos with Kenny, and he seemed he seemed like pretty cool, like, calm, like he didn't really say much and all that, and he got hit and killed, and he's no longer here for anything. He can't do anything, like he's no longer breathing, and it's just like, over what? And now this happened, and I know Eisha was saying she got back on social media when everything happened. She went back on social media and started snapping like, oh yeah, like, she gonna die, like referring to Nyema. Like, this is where, and then you hear her mom in the background like, hey, Like, don't go on social media because now you're putting us at the scene. Hey, mama, it's too late for that. It's way too late for that. It's way too late for that. Like, this is, I mean, I don't know, like, what you, I mean, if you spoke to your child and all that, but, and I'm watching the past lives and all that, like, you know, like, they had fights and everything like that, and you were involved, like, in a sense, like, I mean, like, it could have been stopped, man. And it's like, not everybody want to get the cops involved. They come out because now people are making videos like, "Oh, you going to jail? You going to jail?" Um, I don't know. Like if the cops do the investigation, a lot of people will go to jail if it comes down to it because like a lot of people are involved like through social media. You know, and the thing is that cops don't know how to do detectives don't know how to investigate much anymore. Like y'all don't let the cops. I mean, have to do their jobs anymore. Like all they gotta do is go on social media and that's it. Like I just popped in NY and then Nyema popped up. So I'm not no cop. I'm not no investigator. But when I was doing my investigation, just to look like everything popped up, like what I need to see, like everything. I seen everything, and I know there's more videos, but like man, that video broke my heart. Like them videos, like I'm like man, like it sucks. Like man, why we just can't love each other, bro? Like I mean, I know everybody not here to we not here to put we all not men here to love each other. Look what happened to Nipsey Hussle, right? Like look what happened to Nipsey, man. Like so it's just like man. I blame everybody, you know what I mean? Like I blame everybody. Like, um, yeah, like you know, Eisha, like she young. Like when you young, you don't think about these things. And Nyema, even though she's older than Eisha, she's still young too as well. Like, um, but I blame the adults. I, and I even think that like there were like grown men shooting, like shooting at the. I mean, at the party that they want to meet up in, so they can fight and all that stuff happened. Like, like I don't know whoever was shooting, but it's like it was like grown men involved and all that. They were saying they had security, this, that, and the third. I blame everybody, right? And like I said, I blame the adults. Like you guys should be very ashamed of yourself. Like, and like because you guys didn't do what you guys were supposed to do. Like I'm talking to the adults. It's about to get ugly. It already got ugly. It's about to get uglier. And it's just like, why they have to come to this, man? Why does somebody have to lose their life? Now, more people about to lose their lives. I'm not talking about death. I'm talking about, like, losing their freedom. Like, you might as, like, you know what I mean? Like, not only when somebody gets killed and then they find out what's going on, the cops and all that, more than one person, whoever got killed, it's not only that person who got killed, they lost their life. You know what I mean? When you lose your freedom, you know, like, and it has something to do with murder, you're going to be in jail for a long time. A long time. And depending what the situation is, you could even possibly get the death penalty. So this is I blame every single body, but main importantly, the adults, right? You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. And I know now you like whoever's involved, like you guys like probably kicking yourselves in the butt. I mean, and it's just like look, man. A young man lost his life. A parent, a mother lost her child. A dad lost his child. And now more mothers are about to cry. More fathers are about to, you know, like about to feel this pain. Like, gonna have to visit some of their children, whoever in prison, because of nothing over social media. Like what? Like yo, who? Like that's the thing about beef. Who gets paid from beef? Like, like this word clout and all that. Yo, Fabulous said it best. Yo, like attention is worse than a drug. Like it's like the new drug. Attention is the new drug. Like that clout, all that. Like, yo, like who cares? Like, now look, that clout don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing now, and it's certainly gonna mean nothing later because when you go to jail, that clout, everyone gonna forget about you. And that's the sad part about it. Like these kids don't understand that. And this is why I blame the parents because if you know, like if you could have taught your child more and get involved positive in a positive way, like Like it wouldn't gotten this far. It wouldn't have gotten this far, man. And that man, that young boy Kenny, man, he gone. He gone. And he looking like a good kid. You know what I mean? At the wrong place at the wrong time. You know, like he didn't think he's gonna lose his life that night. Nobody thought that. You know who? Well, I don't know. Like I mean, like if people knew that they were gonna get killed or get shot or shot at like that, a lot of people that went that night wouldn't have went. You know what I'm saying? Like so. But everybody said they had guns like from both parties, right? Like there was a shootout, right, from both ends. So like it was bad intentions there. Period. Like there was bad intentions there. The devil was there, regardless. And man, I don't want to keep going, man. But like I just pray for first and foremost. I pray for Kenny. For God bless his soul. I pray for his family, his unborn child, right? His mother. Man, I just pray for this, like, the whole generation, man, because, like, that's coming up and all that. Like, because this social media stuff is not going to stop. And that's the sad part about it, guys. It's not going to stop. And it just hurt my soul because it's like, we should love each other, man. Like, I mean, like, you're not gonna always like somebody, but why not just stay away from that person and just keep it moving? Is much easier than just having somebody, you can lose somebody, have somebody lose their lives, and go through all this. Now watch how many people gonna start. Everybody was involved, acting tough and all that. I already seen people gonna start like, oh, you gonna go to jail, but you guys didn't think about that before. You know what I mean? Like it had to take Kenny to die. Damn, like he's gone, man. That man gone. Like that just pissed me off, man. And it's like I might have my own kids, so it's just like, you know what I mean? Like I can't even imagine, bro. Like, but you guys, man, I pray for all you guys, man. And I'm out, man.